And we're starting this morning with breaking news. San Diego County Sheriff's deputies opened fire on a man after they say he rammed a patrol car. Thanks for joining us at 6 a.m. I'm Chris Groh in for Eric Connor.
And I'm Netta Iranpour. Glad to have you with us. And we want to get right to this top story here. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol live at the scene there in El Cajon with all of this new information. Dana Marie, what can you tell us?
Well, Netta and Chris, we're learning more about what led up to this crash here, and it actually didn't start here, but around the corner. I'm going to step out of the way. Our photographer is going to get you a better look at that mangled blue truck that was actually stolen a couple days ago. Now, it all started when police were looking for this truck that was located on Oro Street. So they found it, they located it. This is 3 blocks away from where we are now. This all happened around midnight last night. Police told me that the suspect approached the stolen truck, got in it to drive away against police orders, and that's when the man rammed a patrol car and deputies opened fire. The truck sped away, crossed 2nd Street where we're standing now, and then rolled, crashing here into this tree. Now, the man then fled on foot to a nearby apartment complex where police found him hiding. You can see in some of the video the suspect being taken away from the scene in a stretcher, clearly hurt. Police couldn't confirm for me if the apparent injuries were from a gunshot wound or the car crash. We did speak to someone living in the area where the man was found by police. Take a listen.
Me and my girl were sleeping in our room, and my mother-in-law came in saying, "Hey, I hear some noise, and I'm hearing cop cars coming in back and forth, and the helicopter's not moving around." And so she goes by the window and checks it out because our neighbor's dog's going crazy as well. And she says she sees a guy hop over the fence and like crouch down and put his hoodie on. And after that, we immediately called 911, and that's when everybody else showed up. Yeah.
And right now, we don't know the condition of the man, who he is, or even who this stolen truck belongs to. We do know that detectives arrived on scene about 30 minutes ago. They're collecting evidence, and if they have any further information for us, we will, of course, bring that to you, as we'll be here all morning long. I'm Dana Marie McNichol, coming to you live from El Cajon on 2nd Street.
It's pouring right now. It's pouring on fire right now.
Look at this video right here. New this morning, a Good Samaritan being praised for helping put out a car fire. You heard him right there. He said, "This car's on fire." So look what he did. He grabbed a hose, looked like a garden hose. He was waiting for the fire crews to arrive. Luckily, he saw this and was able to at least get a little water on it. This was all before 8 last night in the 3400 block of El Cajon Boulevard, right next to that apartment building.
My girlfriend gave me a call when she was coming home, and she was like, "Oh, there's a car on fire right behind us." And I was like, "Okay, can't be that bad." So I go look out the back balcony, and I see flames coming up over the fence.
Yeah, the flames obviously also burning the fence and that car. Firefighters did arrive on scene a short time after. You see them with their bigger hoses, able to help put the fire out fairly quickly. Still not clear what caused this. And again, this was El Cajon Boulevard, right around that North Park area. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
And new developments out of National City, where a teacher is under arrest again, has been arrested again this morning. Jacqueline Ma now being charged with intimidating a witness or victim, as well as child pornography. She was first arrested on Tuesday after a parent suspected her 13-year-old child had an inappropriate relationship with Ma. Ma was free on bail when National City Police arrested her again yesterday. Again, those new charges include additional felony counts of sexual misconduct with a child, along with the intimidation charge, and multiple counts related to child pornography. And new information just coming into the newsroom about the shooting at a Jehovah's Witness hall in Hamburg, Germany. Officials now say 7 people are dead, including an unborn child. The shooter took his own life. Authorities say he was a former member of the Jehovah's Witness community. According to police, he didn't have a prior record. They believe it's possible he suffered from mental illness. Authorities are still trying to determine a motive, though they say it does not appear to be terrorism or politically motivated. And this just in as well, employers across the country added 311,000 jobs last month. This information just released by the Labor Department. The figure was higher than what economists were predicting. The Labor Department says this is a sign that the market remains strong, even as the Federal Reserve tries to slow economic growth.
And now this morning, Governor Gavin Newsom is asking the president to authorize federal assistance as we are bracing again for potentially life-threatening conditions in the state because of yet this other atmospheric river. That's what's hitting our state right now. North of us, of course. Evacuation warnings have been issued for parts of central California prone to flooding and those mudslides in the San Bernardino Mountains. Residents there, they're still digging out from the record-setting snowfall. Emergency workers were finally able to conduct welfare checks, and they have found at least a dozen people dead, sadly. It is not clear how many are directly related to the storms. And we do want to show you this here, the town of Truckee getting hit by the storm right now. So actually what you're seeing on the camera there, rain. Truckee sits at about 5,000 feet elevation. This is a warm storm. So you see on the left there, video of the snow that had piled up over the past several weeks. On the right is the live camera that you're looking at. Truckee got about 16 feet of snow in 2 weeks' time. There are concerns now about the roofs there collapsing because the buildings were covered in so much snow, as you see, and now the rain is coming right on top of that, creating a lot of weight for the rooftops. We'll keep an eye on a lot of these communities. That, of course, is in the Lake Tahoe area. Here at home now, crews have been repairing this massive sinkhole. This is the one on Lake Drive in Cardiff, and it could get worse with the rain that we're expecting. Damage from a ruptured stormwater pipe initially worsened then, and then during the rain came last month, creating a bigger sinkhole. Crews have been making progress, moving utilities, shoring up the support structure underneath the road there. We do want to see the weather where you live. You can share those photos and videos right on the CBS 8 app. It's easy to do. You just go to that Near Me section right there. It's at the bottom. Click on the Share With Us button, and then it'll come right to us, and you might see it right here on your newscast here. And of course, we want to check in with Evan to see what's going on. I know for us in San Diego, I mean, it's starting off amazing.
Yeah, right? It's been a great start to the morning. Very mild out there. We're dry as we head through the start of your Friday. The expectation is that by the end of our Friday, we'll be a lot more wet out there, especially into early Saturday. By the time we get through about the middle of the day on Saturday, we're expecting to have a fresh about ½ an inch or so on the ground. Lighter accumulation models are around 1/4 of an inch, so between 1/4 of an inch and ½ an inch. And it's all because this moisture keeps spreading farther south from San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara. That's where the more moderate activity is taking place as we speak, but moving pretty quickly in our direction. We're starting to see the beginning stages just around the San Diego Orange County border. Some rain showers popping up, very light for the most part. Temperatures are going to stay more moderate. 60 this afternoon along the coast, 62 inland, 49 for the mountaintops, which means this warmer storm is going to bring a very slim possibility of any snow for us. Looks like as a whole, our county is going to be seeing rain exclusively. That's because that snow cutoff is about 8,000 to 9,000 feet. So San Bernardino County, maybe they could see a few stray snow showers, but in general, we are looking at an exclusive rain event for us. And this is the weakening end of an atmospheric river that is moving in our direction. We're really dropping the atmospheric river component as we travel south of the Bight. So we see that as this storm continues farther south, it loses its momentum and it loses its source of moisture. And that's why we are seeing much lighter accumulations compared to other parts of the state. Walking out the door right now, we're mostly in the 40s, 49 in Encinitas, 47 in Poway, and 45 in Poway, or 45 in Ramona, I should say. Looking at these temperatures compared to 24 hours ago, we're warmer out there. That's because yesterday was a warmer day. We saw clouds build overnight. So because of those warmer temperatures that stuck around and those clouds acting like a blanket, we've been able to hold in some of the warmth from yesterday. 6 degrees warmer than where we were 24 hours ago in Oceanside, 11 degrees warmer in Julian, 20 degrees warmer in Borrego Springs right now compared to 24 hours ago. In total, we're expecting this to bring us between 1/4 of an inch and ½ an inch, though. Most of these models do favor about ½ an inch of accumulating rain out there. We, of course, are tracking this storm and another atmospheric river for next week. You can find an extended weather forecast on CBS 8 Plus, which is free on Roku and Amazon Fire. 6:10 here on the clock, and we only have one thing to mention as far as traffic goes. So I want to take you to our traffic maps here. The crash that we had just popping up on our screen is right along the San Diego Orange County border. So this is up toward the San Clemente area. We've got a crash on the 5 southbound. This is at Cristianitos Road. No major backups in either direction, as you can see, northbound or southbound, but this crash is on the 5 southbound. CHP on scene responding as we speak. We'll let you know when this is cleared.